sweetest girl around, it's Heidi. High up in the silver Alps, her grandpa and her dog right by her side. Heidi, you let the sun shine. Heidi, you make me feel fine. Heidi, you always get it right. You always get it right. You always get it right.
Heidi successfully passed her last test to become a goat general.
I'm a goat general!
But Detta arrived in Dörfli to take her to Frankfurt.
Out of the question.
After a big argument, she convinced grandfather that it was what's best for Heidi's future.
Think of what Tobias would have wanted for Heidi.
Take her.
When Heidi came back to the cabin, Detta forced her to come with her.
I don't want to go.
Grandfather and Peter, both distraught by Heidi's sudden departure, gave her a last goodbye.
My little goat general.
Heidi? Heidi!
I can't wait to see the city and where you work, Aunt Ditta, so I can tell Peter and Grandfather all about it when I come back.
The house that we're going to, there are rules there, you see. I need you to be very well behaved. Do you think you could do that for me? And you have to be very kind to Clara, too.
Is that the little girl you told me about?
Yes. I'm sure you'll be the best of friends in no time. She's very nice, but she is also lonely, and she really needs a friend like you.
Oh? She doesn't have friends? I hope she likes dogs. And goats.
I'm sure she does.
Maybe she can come back to the mountains with me after my visit.
Frankfurt! Frankfurt! Our next stop is Frankfurt.
Come on, let's get ready. You haven't touched your dessert, Clara. Are you sure you don't want any?
Thank you, miss, but I'm not hungry.
You need to keep your strength up, Clara. You know how important it is. I wouldn't want to have to write to your father.
When will Detta be back? I can't wait to meet her niece.
Before you meet her, I need to make sure she's right for you, Clara. We cannot have another incident, can we?
Yes, miss.
What do you think about enjoying this beautiful sun in the courtyard, Clara? This will do you good.
I'd rather go back to my room. I feel tired.
Aunt Ditta, look!
What?
I want some fresh bread for Grandmother. She'd love it. Oh, and I need something for Grandfather. And Peter, too. What could I bring back for them?
Not now, Heidi. We'll come back later. We have to hurry. Promise you'll behave.
Wow.
And when you meet people, please curtsy, like this. Heidi, when you meet people, please curtsy.
I don't have to do that, Aunt Ditta.
This is what polite young ladies do. Try it.
Like that?
That will have to do. And only speak when you're spoken to.
So many rules. When do I get to meet Clara?
Shh. Oh, and you don't call people by their first names here. Only Mr., Miss, or Mrs.
But if I call them all the same thing, how will they know which one I'm talking to? That's not a very nice cat.
Heidi.
But it's not, Aunt Ditta. It's scary. My name is Heidi. What's your name?
My name is Sebastian. Welcome, Miss Heidi. Miss Rottenmeier is waiting for you in the music room.
Is Clara with her?
Heidi, you only speak when spoken to.
But I was polite. And I curtsied.
Good afternoon, miss.
Good afternoon, miss.
She is much younger than what you said, Detta. How old are you? She is slightly younger than Clara, but she is very capable. Take a seat. What is your name?
My name is Heidi, miss. What is yours?
Heidi? What kind of name is that?
That's my name, miss. That's what everyone calls me.
Her name is Adelaide, miss. Heidi is just a nickname.
Where is Clara? Can I see her? Aunt Etta says she's bored here. Maybe we can play together. This is such a big house. I'm sure we could play hide and seek and...
You'll meet her if I decide that you're suitable. First, I need to ask you a few things. Hello. Oh, as you wish, miss. You behave, Heidi. So,
Why do you need to ask me questions, miss?
Clara is a very special little girl, and she can only associate with suitable children doing suitable activities.
What does suitable mean?
So, how's it going?
Heidi is so unpredictable. And now Miss Rottenmeier is talking to her alone. I don't like this.
Don't worry. I'm sure she'll be fine.
But what if she doesn't like Heidi? I can't take her back to the mountains now.
Well, there's nothing you can do right now. Come and have some tea.
Now, another important thing is obedience. You will have to follow the house rules. Is that all right with you, Adelaide?
Yes.
You must say, yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Now, do you know how to sew? This is important for a young lady.
Yes, miss.
Show me, Adelaide. Are you sure you know how to do this, Adelaide? And please don't tell fibs.
No, I don't, miss.
Can you at least play an instrument? You could help Clara with her piano.
I do know how to whistle. Listen.
Adelaide, one doesn't whistle in a civilized house. Where did you learn such manners?
I'm a goat general, miss. And whistling is the best way to herd the goats. I can also milk a goat and take them to the meadow where the best grass grows. Look, my clothes still smell like the goats.
Oh, oh.
She's grumpier than pie. I didn't think that could be possible. Poor Clara. It must be very hard to make friends with her around. Yes, maybe if I could just see Clara, she'd want to be friends with me.
This is unacceptable. She simply will not do, Detta. I am sorry, miss. But I really need for Adelaide, to stay with me here in Frankfurt. She has nowhere else to go. Can't she go back to her mountains with her beloved goats? Miss, Adelaide is a very kind and generous child, and she is smart and very adaptable. I'm sure that with a bit of time she could... This is not open to discussion, Detta. Your niece is not suitable for Clara. But I can't send her back, miss. I promised my dying sister to take care of her. I simply cannot risk Clara's well-being, Detta. Mr. Sesamon would never forgive me. I am sorry. I understand you cannot take her back tonight. She can sleep in your room. You'll take the first train in the morning. Yes, miss.
name is Heidi. What's yours? You know, at Grandfather's, I have a bird too. His name is Chippy. But he's not in a cage. He even travels for winter and comes back in spring. I don't think you're happy being in that cage, are you?
Clara? Clara, you should be resting in bed. What are you doing?
I was just reading, miss. Did you meet Deta's niece? Can I meet her too? Oh.
Come out now. You'll see, it's great to be free. Come on, Birdie. Come on. Here, come on. You want me to come closer?
What? Heidi! Heidi! What did you do? Good heavens! What happened here?
It was an accident. I just wanted to get your bird back.
Heidi. What? Remove this child now! Catch that bird now!
Come here, little bird. Here, birdie.
Here, bird!
Here, birdie.
Here, bird! The vase you broke was a gift Mr. Sesamon brought back all the way from China. I don't need to tell you how precious it was.
I'm sorry, miss. I didn't mean to.
I guess you see now why Adelaide is not suitable for Clara. Yes, miss. Until you take her back in the morning, don't let her out of your sight.
I'm sorry, Aunt Etta.
It's all right, Heidi. I think you'll see your mountains sooner than expected.
I wish I could have helped Clara not be so lonely.
It's not your fault, Heidi. Miss Rottenmeier has a very specific way of seeing things. Now go to bed and sleep. I need to go back downstairs and clean the kitchen. Good night, Heidi.
Good night, Aunt Etta. Stay here. I won't be long.
Good night, Miss Clara.
Good night, Sebastian. Miss Rottenmeier, is that you? Are you Deta's niece? Come in, quick. Come closer and sit here. You don't have to curtsy for me. Come here. I'm Clara. What's your name?
My name is Heidi. Did you stay in your room all day? Does Miss Rottenfire keep you prisoner?
Miss Rottenfire? That's Rottenmeier. And I'm not her prisoner. She's my governess, and she takes really good care of me. I know she can be a bit strict, but she does the right thing.
I don't know. Keeping you here all day and having a bird in a cage. Birds are meant to be free, to fly up in the sky.
I can't let it out of its cage. If it flies away, I won't have any more friends. Miss Rottenmeier, she's coming here. You have to hide.
Clara, dear, that's enough reading for the night, all right?
Of course, miss.
Lights out now. Good night, Clara.
Good night.
Oh, look! My little star is there. It's been watching over me since I moved to the mountains.
I can't see it.
Just come and sit here. You'll see it.
I can't walk.
You can't?
I haven't been able to walk since my mother passed away. The doctors don't really know what's wrong.
Maybe you should just try. I can help you.
I can't. Miss Rottenmeier says my health is too frail.
So, you never leave your room?
I do, but in a wheelchair.
I'm sorry. It's so beautiful outside. I really wish you could see it.
Oh, Heidi! That's wonderful.
This is my little star.
It's beautiful. This is Cassiopeia. She was a Greek goddess and was sent to the stars after she saved a prince.
Ah!
And this one is the Big Dipper. That's my favourite. It looks like a carriage.
Yes. Maybe we can have a ride on it one day.
I don't understand why Miss Rottenmeier didn't want me to meet you.
Me either. And tomorrow morning, I'm taking the train back to Grandfather's.
I know how we can get Miss Rottenmeier to change her mind. If you want to, of course. But we'll have some rehearsal to do. Good morning, miss. How are you today?
Good morning, Clara. I am very well, thank you. How about you?
I feel great, miss. And I'm very hungry. Should we have breakfast in the dining room?
But
Please?
of course, Clara dear.
There you go, Miss Clara.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good morning, miss. Good morning, Clara.
Adelaide?
Can we invite her for breakfast, miss?
If you want, Clara. Set another plate, Sebastian.
Yes, miss. Right away.
Come and sit here, Oh, Adelaide?
Your niece is full of surprises.
Heidi?
She's in the dining room. And she did the most perfect curtsy for Rottenmeier.
Heidi? What is she up to now?
I think everything will be fine, Dede. Really.
Miss, I am sorry about the disturbance. I will take Heidi to the station for the afternoon train. I don't think that will be necessary. Oh? Clara hasn't laughed this much since before her mother passed away. Even if she needs to learn how to behave properly, Adelaide seems to be a suitable companion for Clara. If you still want her to, she can stay. Oh, I'm so sorry, miss. So it is settled. Adelaide can have the room next to mine. And for everyone's sake, you should both quit this habit of breaking things. Heidi!
I was just showing Clara what it feels like to run in the meadow. Aunt Detta, is everything all right?
Miss Rottenmeier changed her mind. You can stay and play with Clara.
Heidi! Yeah!
But you have to stay out of trouble.
I will, Aunt Detta. Can we play now?